Hello friends, as always, MotionRam is with you, and today we will talk about a very important topic, namely trends in motion design in 2025. My version specifically, with the end of 2024 and the beginning of 2025, I noticed a very strong expansion in certain types of motion design and a very high demand for them. Therefore, I would like to discuss these, parts of motion design, these trends, and tell you what you need to focus more on to stay trendy and to earn well from it. I also wrote a small article about motion design trends. If you're interested, I'll leave a link in the description for you to check out. And that very first trend that I've noticed for many years now, it still persists and there is a high demand for it. These are stylish, 3D abstractions. That is, some object has some simulation, transforming into something abstract, and it looks very futuristic, very stylish, interesting, and adds such strong expression and captures the viewer's attention. Therefore, this should be paid great attention to in 2025. Definitely the second trend, which has also started to gain a lot of momentum, and of course with the development of various technologies, with the improvement of rendering packages, more and more humanity is increasingly moving towards the point where we will soon stop distinguishing between what is actually 3D and what are real videos, real objects, and therefore many store designers focused on what to do, increasingly realistic scenes. And I see that big brands are already using and implementing this in their advertising, because it is at the very least less financially demanding. You can hire some studio and it is financially much less spend money and actually get almost the same result. And everything can be changed in post-production. That is, there's no need to start a shooting day again and reshoot some scenes. Everything can be done right on the computer. And also, as always, our favorite minimalism, or rather my favorite minimalism. I really love doing projects in minimalism, and it will always be in trend. It will always be stylish. Add a bit of color, some effects. But the main thing is that it looks simple, stylish, and minimalistic. There will always be demand for this, so this should be taken into account. Also, the next trend that I really like, I want to move towards 2025. My goal is to move towards creating some scenes in this style, is 3D animation. I would call it Mota in a Microsoft style. I don't know where it came from, but it seems to me it's exactly that. Microsoft started making such 3D animations, and they look very stylish. Every scene I look at it and I'm just amazed at how it's done, the textures, the animation. Therefore, I hope that in 2025 I will be able to create such beautiful scenes that many motion designers are already making. So for this as well, pay close attention. This will showcase you as a very professional motion designer if you can create such animations. The next trend is, of course, generative AI. And now, as we can see, there is an incredible race between companies to create various things using artificial intelligence. All sorts of generative videos, generative photos, namely those same ones. Stable Diffusion, some Runway, Sora, and of course the very famous one from OpenAI. And I've also seen ads from well-known brands like Coca-Cola Show, where they created a fully generated advertisement. And it already looks quite high quality, so if you have the opportunity to purchase subscriptions and there is client demand for it, you definitely need to look in this direction, because this will be a trend, a very strong trend for the year 2025, I believe. you need to use this and know how to use this tool in general. The next trend that I really like is also a style, retrofuturism. This is a style that combines the 80s and 90s with modern technologies. That is, some are taken and made to fit a modern style. A cool trend, it looks very stylish, very interesting. I recommend paying attention to this as well. The seventh trend from me is dynamic, vibrant 2D animation. That is, you need to use simple shapes, but like some stars. Circles, squares, triangles. That is simple shapes, quality, dynamic animation, more colors. But it should look stylish and simple. A lot. Also, recently I've seen that such promo advertising videos are being created, and such animation very holds well the viewer. I recommend creating such animations as well. I am actually creating such animations myself right now. It looks really cool. The next trend from me is virtual and augmented reality. Specifically, well, it has always been around, in principle. That is, there is some video and something is added. Like 3D animation VR in the style of some holograms or something like that. But specifically, probably when Apple released their augmented reality glasses, then this trend in motion design reached a new level because there was again a strong demand for this style. And I think it will develop in 2025 because the Meta is also catching up with their glasses and various other companies are getting involved with this. This will definitely be a trend and there will be demand for it. The next trend, probably the ninth in order, is blurred 3D glass effects. I got a bit ahead of myself. This trend is still relevant in 2024 and there is also a very strong demand for it now. Often, these are some abstract 3D effects, glass, some glassmorphism, abstractions. In terms of reflections, light reflections, and it is very often used in professional advertising animation for brands, specifically perfumes. I've often seen bottles, creams, things like that, and there it can be used very beautifully. And I will also keep this trend in focus, and I will create some works in this style. And the last trend for today is modern surrealism. In my opinion, in 2025 it started gaining some new kinds of images as well. And very often I see from motion designers who start creating simply incredible scenes, very colorful, bright. They often combine this also with something like, for example, glassmorphism, and there, for example, an advertisement for some perfumes and a surrealistic set scene. This modern surrealism looks very cool and is very appealing from the latest works who probably executes very professionally. Various animations in the modern surrealism style is Eduardov, a Ukrainian motion designer, if you know. He has such interesting scenes, they capture the eye and hold the viewer. What he was watching, it looks very impressive. Therefore, this should also be noted. Very cool style, and I think it will gain popularity very strongly. That's all from me for today. I ask you to subscribe because I see a large number of people watch me but do not subscribe. I would like to grow my audience a bit faster. This will motivate me to create more videos. Thank you for watching. As always, this is Motion Ram with you. See you.